So you chose a career in healthcare instead of going to therapy. Welcome to the 33 and Up Club. Too new to feel this burnt out, too seasoned to be called green. I'm your host, Kana, a NICU nurse. I'm going to bring you the experts on healthcare burnout, millennial motherhood, mental health, and more. So raise that emotional support water bottle, and here we go. Welcome to the 33 and Up Club. You're here because you chose a career in healthcare instead of going to therapy, and now we have to talk about it. You're here because you are of a certain age in that decade of life where you're adulting hard. All of your dreams have come true, and now you have to pay the piper. It's time to face the music. Insert another hackneyed cliche here that just means you are learning more about yourself and how to deal with the life decisions that you have made to end up in this place. I want to talk about all of it. I want to talk about how you got here. I want to talk about how you're doing now that you're here. I want to talk about the parts of your life that are separate from your healthcare career, but so impacted by your healthcare career and how you're managing it all. Do you have it all? Were we lied to? Spoiler, we were, but that's another topic. And mostly what I want to do is I want to bring you the experts. I want to bring you the people who are fighting the good fight, talking about researching, dealing with all of these issues in their professional life or maybe as a comedian on Instagram. And I want to do this in a way that is honest and genuine. And the reason I want to do this is because so many forthcoming, honest people have put themselves out there on Instagram and other modalities that have really, truly taught me things for free, not trying to sell me anything, have really just put themselves out there. And it's from these women who taught me so much. And I've benefited greatly from their vulnerability. And I might be really, really full of myself. I probably am. But I'm hoping that somebody else can benefit from me being vulnerable. And I've been studying the greats for a really long time. I've been on Instagram since Instagram started. Ugh, that's terrifying. Anyways, I have been learning so much for all those years, and I think it's time to stop being a lurker and try my hand at being someone who takes a risk, puts herself out there in order to help others. So that's what Club 33 and Up is going to be about. I hope you love it. I hope you tune in. I hope you come be on the show if you have something to say or you just want to vent. I'm your girl. I'm here. I'm doing this. I am, like I said, real scared and I am going to do it anyway. A few things I want to address that are rumbling around in my own mind are the following. I want to address the format that this podcast will hopefully take. I am not good at sitting and listening to a podcast where it's one person talking like it's been on this episode. I really enjoy the back and forth that an interviewer or co host have with each other. And I think it actually leads to much deeper conversations. And also, I'm not that full of myself that I think anyone is going to want to listen to me monologue for however long these episodes are. There is one last elephant in the room I feel the need to address. I am a nurse. I worked really hard to get to where I am, to make it as a NICU nurse. I exist in a very professional environment. You are a nurse, you're there for your patient, you're there to do a job, you're there to be excellent. And I don't want NICU moms listening to think that their nurses are anything but excellent. I want to leave people feeling confident in the care that they're getting. Please know that this is a peek behind the veil. And if you're being taken care of by healthcare professionals right now and it's scary to hear how we feel, then maybe this isn't a good spot for you to be in right now. If you're managing nurses or me, I hope that presenting my humanity makes me more employable, not less, and that you know that this is a very different space and not representative of how I present myself in the NICU. If you are listening and you want to come on here, if you want to reach out and tell me that you think this is bad or good or whatever, you want to share your thoughts, share your thoughts. I'm not offended. I am scared, but open. And I like to think I take criticism pretty damn well. So, what's next? What does this all mean? Where is it going? Why are we here? My plan for the format of this podcast, like I said, is to be interviews and no spoilers, but I do actually have some very exciting, big deal interviews in the works. I don't want to say more because I believe in the power of a jinx and I don't want to ruin a good thing. And please don't hate me. Just kidding. Sorry. Not sorry, but I am sorry.